How to freeze fresh vegetables and fruit. Freezing prevents spoilage and preserves fruit and vegetables to be enjoyed at a later time. However, these foods must be prepared before freezing to maintain maximum taste and freshness. Ascorbic acid, sugar and sugar syrup help to maintain the quality of frozen fruit. Many vegetables require blanching prior to freezing, according to the University of Minnesota. Vegetables like beans, asparagus, carrots, peas, peppers, greens and squash should be blanched for 3 to 3 minutes for medium-sized pieces and 4 minutes for larger pieces. Broccoli, Brussels sprouts, cauliflower and potatoes should be blanched for 4 to 5 minutes. Blanch corn on the cob for 7 to 11 minutes. Things you'll need: large pot, colander or net bag, large cooling pans, ice cubes, knife, cutting board, freezer containers and bags, labels, pen, timer, pot holder, 3 cups sugar, 1 quart water, teaspoon citric acid, bowl. Freezing vegetables. Wash and sort the vegetables. Remove stems and any bruised or off-color parts. Cut or chop the vegetables into usable pieces. For example, slice carrots inch thick and cut cauliflower into 1-inch cubes. Boil 1 gallon of water per pound of vegetables you plan to blanch at a time. Fill the cooling pans with ice cubes and cold water. Lower the colander or net bag into the boiling water. The blanching time for each type of vegetable begins once the water has returned to a boil. Cover the pot and boil the vegetables until the timer rings. Remove the colander from the pot using pot holders and carefully place the vegetables into the ice water. Refill the colander with another batch of vegetables to blanch and cool. Change the boiling water if it becomes cloudy. Place cooled vegetables back in the colander and allow them to drain thoroughly. Any excess water will form ice crystals. Pack the vegetables into a freezing container and close the lid tightly. Label the container with the contents and the date. Freeze the container. Freezing fruit. Wash and sort the fruit and remove any bruises or stems. Peel, cut or slice them as if you were going to use them immediately. Allow the fruit to drain thoroughly. Place whole berries such as blackberries, raspberries, blueberries and cranberries in a freezer bag, label and freeze. Preserve juicy fruits, like peaches and strawberries, by rolling them in a bowl of sugar. The sugar prevents the fruit's enzymes from changing the color and firmness of the fruit. Place the fruit in freezer containers and use a sheet of wax paper to separate the layers. Use sugar syrup for fruits such as apples and pineapples. Dissolve 3 cups of sugar in 1 quart of cold water and mix. Place the fruit on a tray and pour the syrup over the fruit and flip the pieces to cover both sides. Place the fruit in freezer containers or bags. Press air out of the bags and seal them tightly. Label and freeze the container. Tips: Warnings. Blanching is a process which deactivates the enzymes in vegetables. It involves briefly boiling vegetables and immediately cooling them, to prevent the cooking process from continuing. Not only does blanching prevent freezer damage, it also helps to eliminate microorganisms from the surface of the vegetables. The quality of the freezer container or bag used to store fruits and vegetables in is essential to ensuring the highest quality frozen vegetables and fruit, according to the University of Minnesota. Containers must be rigid and moisture vapor resistant. Freezer bags should be flexible and moisture vapor resistant. Container lids and freezer bag seals should be airtight. Add teaspoon of ascorbic acid to dry sugar or sugar syrup for fruits, such as apples and pears, that brown easily. Fruits can be frozen for up to 12 months and vegetables for up to 18 months, according to the University of Minnesota.